Okay, so here's what we're going to see about doing. This piece of aluminum used to be up on the ceiling, and what I did is I took this glass out of the rear window, the one that's right there by the engine, and I'm going to cut this panel out and then cut maybe this piece that's left over here. Maybe I'll just cut it into two, and with the remainder of this other stuff over here, I'll do the same thing. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need to put two pieces here, two there, two here, and two over there to give it the same thickness of this glass. Yeah, or thereabouts. If I don't do that, then this will be too thin to go in there and sit tightly with the gasket that holds all this together. So I'm going to try that and see what happens. Now here you have this, and on this side, as you can see, you have this glue looking stuff because that carpet is glued to the back side, or actually it used to be the front side. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this and then see about making a gasket fit a little bit better, give it some thickness, because this is not that thick. All right, we'll see how that goes. What I'm doing here is taking all the burrs out of this thing, but here, this is going to be to the inside. This is old glue. But I need the edges clear so that when it sits in the frame, it can seal instead of being up on the glue.
Very good.
The other thing is a lot of people take the whole window out and they put a solid piece and then they cut a hole for an RV window and stuff. I'm thinking that we're going to keep the windows looking like they are, except that instead of glass, we're going to have a piece of aluminum in here.
Okay.
Now, like I said before, this used to go up on the ceiling. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they take all the aluminum or whatever they have in the bus and they go sell it. So, if you were to sell this sheet, it'd give you almost nothing. But if you go buy it,
It's caught a lot.
a good chunk out of your pocket. So, my plan is to use as much of what I took out rather than giving it away for pennies on the dollar.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to see if we can adapt this to the window, and this will go in the closet, in the shower, the bathroom. So I'm going to do the same thing to this window, the window on the other side. Then the next two windows, or at least one, I don't know, I haven't measured yet, but minimum one window will be for the bedroom, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
And then whenever, especially on this side, we'll have some pantries and some closets and things like this. So I will probably end up closing maybe another two windows here and leave these three windows open for the kitchen and dining room, living room. Then these two will have pantry, closets, and what have you. Then you'll have the bedroom with at least one window, and that one will have this. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. This will go on the other side.
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure that it will work. The only downfall of this thing is this is a lot thinner than this glass, so we're going to have to add some aluminum when we put it in there. But this is all a new experience, so
Or we can put the installation
insulation where?
on top of
No.
here.
No, because you have a rubber seal that goes here, and then that seal will be like this. So you have to give it the same thickness as that, so when you put it on, it's tight. Yeah. After you install it, it'll have some insulation here,
Yeah, yeah.
not in here.
Okay.
When you're grinding aluminum, there's no sparks.
Very good.
All you'll have is little pieces of aluminum fly out, but you don't see them till they hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the other one, because it is a metal iron, you have that spark flying everywhere.
Okay.
But not on this.
Okay.
So, morning, Woon.
Morning, สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay, so today
What's your plan today?
we're going to cut 2 more of these panels to the size of the window. That's the one for the one that we did. Now, I don't remember exactly, but I think there was 7 panels like this, and we need 6. And lucky enough that we only need 6 because the 7th panel. Oh, maybe not. There's 2 emergency exits. So we're going to be short 1 panel, I think. Well, I guess we take the bottom of these things here, have them welded, and use that, or we'll figure something out. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to put the deletion panels on 2 windows and install them. Then after that, we will start re-riveting the bottom of the panel like here, but on the other side, and get everything done over there so that when we do come over here to this side, we don't have a whole bunch of these things laying around and what have you. Now, I'm going to tell you again, like I told you in one of the previous videos, we did not number those little strips that go there, and they all look the same size, but they're not. So before you drill those rivets out or grind them, whatever it is you do, make sure that you start at the front or the back, doesn't matter, and label them 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's 4 of them. And yeah, you have to do that because otherwise the holes won't match. And I mean, it's no big major thing, but you got to try this one and try that one until you find the one that fits. So to avoid that complication, number them and you don't have to worry about where they go. Now on this bottom one, there is a little strip. Like this one. Well, make absolutely sure that you, like I said, number them, but we didn't. So lucky for us, we had made some video, because you would assume that either go way in the back or way in the front, but it doesn't. You have this here, and it goes at the end of the first run, somewhere in here or something. Yes, somewhere in here. So that little piece goes between 2 long ones. Why? I don't know. But either way, to put it back, you need to put that little piece in there, and they have a specific place because the holes are different than the other ones. If you see, let me see. If you see, those are pretty close, and those are a little bit further apart. So this little thing has a specific place and a specific direction, so it matches the holes. Yeah. Not that you're going to lose, any big major amount of time, but it's a lot easier to number them, and you don't have to worry about anything. All right, let me get busy, and we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
We're going to do the second window.
And you know the trick to remove the glass?
Yeah, so you got 2 rubber gaskets, one on the outside portion and one on the inside portion, which is this. Now, what this has is one gasket going all the way around, and it's in here. Now, the trick is getting it started. Once you get it started, it's not very difficult. Now, you have to be patient and not yank. And what you have here is this little thing here going inside a little track there.
Okay.
So what you do is you pull this out. And like I said, don't over pull because it will tear. And as you can see right here, that was part of the problem to one of the leakings. Oh, okay. This was not all the way in, just like here. And of course, the thing about, see that? The thing about time is that it does many things. And the problem is, when we see it, and we could do something about it, we don't. So then what happens is, over a period of time, it turns into rust and it turns into many things. And then we come around and we end up with a lot of work because somebody didn't take 30 minutes. But such is life. So anyway, now all we need to do is get this glass out of here, and that's another little trick because you see these little things here? They put them in here to space that glass. Should be some over there, no? Okay.
No, I saw one here.
Okay, so they only put them on the bottom. This is the bottom. So you have these things to hold that glass from sliding around. And then after that, it's a matter of making sure that it's loose, and then you just pull it out. So hold on just a minute. It's going to take Woon and I to take this thing out, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Over there. Now, the panel that we're using used to be up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And it was covered with carpet on one side. As you can see, this is all the glue. I only removed the glue around the side, and that's because I want this gasket to reseal. And for it to settle all the way down, you have to remove this, otherwise that gasket is going to have a lot of spaces. Now, this will go in here like this. Now, if you remember, or you noticed or whatever, but there is a
Do you want me to clean it first?
yeah, we're going to take it back apart. There is a certain way that this goes. So what you do is you match your corner here. You match your corner, right? And then your split is going to be off-centered to this cut here. This is the split for this ring that goes here. So this is off to the side so you don't have one constant line. Okay? Now, I will show you later, but let me just tell you first. The idea here is you spray some WD-40 or some kind of lubricant here, and you spray some here. And that will allow you to put some pressure on this and let it go in. But the other thing we're going to do, we have this stuff here that was in the bus before. We're going to take this and cut it to go in there. And what that's going to do is going to give this a little bit of thickness, because this panel is a lot thinner than that. So by adding this thing here, and really we're adding this thickness, but in reality you can use whatever you have, you know, some sort of plastic panel. You can cut into strips, you can add more aluminum, you know, whatever. But all of that is going to do is it's going to give this a little bit of height here. Once it's installed, what we're going to do, once it's installed, we're going to add some caulking underneath here and a little bit here, all the way around. And this, you could use whatever you got. This is just it's a paintable caulking for windows and, you know, all kinds of different things, you know, doors, molding, trim, whatever. You can just use it as a sealer. Oh yeah, and this here you can paint in 20 minutes. Not that we're gonna paint it, but if you wanted to use this for something else, that's pretty good. Anyway, we'll come back and do that once we lift it up and put that gasket back in. Right now, Woon is going to clean the track going all the way around, and we're gonna go eat, and after lunch we'll come back and finish this.
Okay.
We'll show you what happened later. All right. Okay, so I'm getting ready to put this thing in here. Now, I want you to understand that not all windows are the same, but the concept is you have a rubber strip on one side and the other glass in between. So what I did is I took some WD-40, sprayed it down this track, and then sprayed some on this edge here. And then it's just a matter of, let me see if I can do this here. Just a matter of taking this and pressing down and out so that little crack can go down. Yeah. So there it is. Now the thing is, you have to be careful that you don't stretch this, because when you get to the end, if this thing is way out here, then you're stretching it, and then by the time you get down here to the end, this is going to be way over here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if you overstretch it, by the time you get down to this end, this will be past this thing here, and then you have to go back and get rid of some of that stretch. But yeah, there it is. So like I said, You spray some WD-40 in here. You spread some WD-40 on this thing that's going to go in there. And then it's just a matter of pushing it in and putting it into that little track. All right, I'll show you when I'm done.
Okay.
Like I said, you put some in the track, some over this piece right here, and then it's just a matter of hitting it right here on top. I'm not hitting it, adding some pressure, you know, so that little piece of rubber goes into the track
Yeah.
and locks it in.
Okay.
And the thing to be careful of is that you don't overstretch it or understretch it, because when you get down to the other end or to the corners, you either have too much or not enough. Now, once you get it in there, with a little bit of time, it'll relax and stretch and whatever, so it sits on there where it needs to be. But that there is no guarantee that it'll be where it needs to be. Okay, so as you can see,
Oh, what happened?
I overstretched that corner over there. So what I'm going to have to do is bring it back out and work it so that this gets
Fit.
lost between here and there. That's just the nature of the beast. That's what it goes.
So you mean this rubber is flexible,
Most flexible, but it's stretchable.
stretchable.
Yeah. And now, if you've ever put in a gasket on a valve cover or an oil pan, it's similar to something like this, especially if you're using the silicone gaskets. They stretch, so you have to work it out to where you don't overstretch them or understretch them. They have to be just right. So a lot of times, getting it just right takes a few times. So, yep, that's just how it is. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's getting smaller.
I see it.
So, we'll just work it until we lose that. And the thing about it is, it's so easy for it to happen without even pulling on it to where you say, oh,
Okay, it's getting smaller.
yeah, let me go on
Maybe
the other side.
in the corner here.
Yeah.
We'll make it.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. You just have to work it
here.
until it disappears.
Yep.
But it's something that happens, and it's not that you do it on purpose. It's just very gradual, very gradual. By the time you get there, the thing is big. See?
Okay.
And now
Now it fit.
it's gone. So there it is.
Okay.
So now we're gonna take this, set up the scaffolding the other side and all that. We're gonna take that and put it in on the third space there. So you're gonna have delete, glass, delete, and then here's the third
third
delete
one.
on that side. So after we're done putting this, I'm gonna bring this here, cut it. All right, we'll show you after a while. My back one. Okay, hold on. I need to. Listen. You need to go that way. I need to put this out there. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Pull this back around the corner, but not any. Okay, down some more. All right, look, this, we're gonna put it in here. Remember? Okay. Okay, now listen. Once we put it in here, hold on, let me go get the screwdriver. You got it? Hold it.
This.
Once it gets out here, it's got to go up. Right? Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. And before, listen, you gotta go up. This has to go over this thing. Okay, ready? Go up. You're not in. You go my way. Hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go. Hold on.
Oh, let me get the tape out.
Yeah, but I gotta get the screwdriver in here. Go ahead.
Let me get the tape out.
Yeah, pull the paper out on your side. You got it?
Got it?
I got mine.
Okay.
Ready? Push it in. Push it in. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh.
My corner is in.
Yeah, my corner's in too. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, couldn't find the rings. Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me go get the screws.
Okay.
Hold this in here. Okay, right there. Hold on. So the thing is, this ring this ring is what squeezes the window together.
Yeah.
And the hardest part about it is trying to find the hole.
Okay, good job. Seems like this one is easier than the last one.
Yeah. Maybe that. Okay, guys, so there it is. That is the second deleted window. And of course, it'll look much better later because from this molding that's going to go there up, it'll be black. So that deleted window will be black just like the glass window and so on. So it'll look like just another window. Yeah. And then at a later time, if we need to block out one more window or put a window back in or whatever, then we'll do it. But I think, in my mind, my calculations, I think this will work real good. Two blocked out there, one here. I think that'll be perfect. Yeah.
job.
All right. So now I'm gonna drink a little bit of water and then go and cut the third deleted one. And what we'll do is, the idea in my mind is to 100% have this prep for painting and everything. So that means that before we move to the other side, I'll get up there and sand all that. Take care of this corner here. Yeah. And just work my way around. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย